the Nokia video dropped a couple days ago.
It did.
Yes.
It did. What was your thoughts like watching it in full?
I like how you threw it to me first. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I'm going to be real with you. And I said this on this podcast, and you disagreed.
I did.
But I told you, as soon as I heard Nokia, I said, this is the hit from here. This is the best. This is the one that's going to work because it's extremely catchy.
Yeah.
It's one of those songs that gets stuck in your head. Even the, who's calling my phone, that little thing that's in the background, it's just extremely catchy. And I'm going to be honest, bro. I did not dislike the visuals. My problem was I didn't think the visuals fit the song.
Not at all.
But I thought the visuals were dope. Like the whole like carnival type thing. The black and white looked fire. Like the dancers were dope. Like I thought the visuals in general were fire. I just don't think they fit that song. Like those, like the visuals were very dark, and with that song being bubblegum disco like, it just was kind of throwing me off. But as far as like the two separately, like if you had took those visuals and put them behind a Kendrick song, I hate to say,
ironically,
but it looked like a Kendrick video.
It did.
It looked like a Kendrick video with a disco-y. I don't even really know what you call that song. Genre-wise,
synth pop.
Something. Yeah. I would say like almost like an '80s pop type of feel.
Exactly.
And like I said, I like it, and I even liked some of the visuals. I thought were dope that he tied into the Nokia theme. I liked the little snake visual that was going around.
Yeah.
I thought it was dope because anybody who remembers Nokia, my mom had a Nokia. I didn't have a Nokia, but I remember asking for her phone to play the snake game on there.
Oh,
so
wow.
So I thought that was a fire little symbolism that they put in there for that. I thought it was cool. I thought I know a lot of people are doing deep dives on subliminal messages that are anti-Kendrick, and I haven't read that deeply into it. There's certain stuff on there. I know that there was a Canadian basketball player who was on there that's featured kind of that was featured kind of like how DeMar DeRozan was and Kendrick. So I saw little things that I peeped, but all in all, I think the two separately are cool. Like I don't, out of the Drake songs that I dislike, Nokia is not on the top of the list.
Nah.
There are some Drake songs I really don't like. I think Nokia is bearable for me. It's like, oh, this is cool.
Nokia to me is better. It's way far more enjoyable than a Tootsie Slide. Like,
that song
I
was
didn't get.
No, that song was bad. I put this one on the same line as like a Hotline Bling.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's cute. Like it's like a little cutesy song that's like cool. Like it's not. Yeah. It's a pop song.
Right. But Hotline Bling was by far bigger. But I see where you're going with it. Like, they're in the same lane. They're of the same vein for sure.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, sonically. I feel the same way about it, about listening to this as I felt about listening to Hotline Bling. Like, they're both, neither one of them are going to be on my playlist or songs I love. But when they come on, I'm like, oh, this is cool.
Especially in college, bro. Because Hotline Bling came out my freshman year of college. Bro, we was going crazy. We doing the fake cell phones on the dance floor, all that, like that joint. And then Erykah Badu did like a whole EP or something based off that song alone. So I was hooked on that too.
And see, the thing, I didn't like Hotline Bling because I liked the song that Hotline Bling stole from, but I like drums. So when I first heard drums, when I first heard Hotline Bling, I'd already heard drum song, and I was like, oh, this is kind of like the drum song that I like.
Exactly.
And I think for that, I didn't necessarily love it because I was like, you just stole drum song.
Whoa. Is Nokia an interpolation or like Drake's version of like a Tommy Richmond song or not at all?
I'm not going to disrespect Drake's song like that.
I was thinking that, bro. I was thinking that when it first
But you know what, the 80s thing, the tie back to the 80s pop.
I think it's a reach, but like, you could grab something from it, like if you really thought about it.
I would say it's jumping on that sound, yeah. And I think Tommy Richmond jumped on that sound, and when he came back out, and I think that's what got him popular. Yeah, was jumping on that '80s pop sound.
For sure.
And if that's the case, I think Drake is doing the same
I see it a little bit. I see shades of it.
Yeah, absolutely. But all in all, I didn't dislike the video. What did you think about the visuals?
I thought the visuals were dope. I just think like thematically, I was very confused. Like I was just confused, but maybe I wasn't paying attention enough, honestly. But nah, visually it's dope. I like the carnival thing. And like certain elements of it reminded me of like some of the sequencing of how people were like dancing, like the background dancers. It reminded me of the Super Bowl performance a little bit too. Did that for you?
I saw that, and I think that's one of the reasons why people tied it into like Kendrick shots.
Yeah.
It's because of some of the imagery as far as those dancers. And even the way the dancers were dressed and stuff, it definitely felt a little bit like Kendrick's Super Bowl performance.
And how they were dancing, it was throwing me off because I was like, they're not dancing with the intention to dance well. So that was also confusing.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Is that my phone?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We'll just cut it.
Oh, yeah, we'll cut that out.
That reminds me, I need to put mine on airplane mode. Yeah, bro, I haven't done this in a while, so.
Hey, record this podcast. I'll call you right back. But okay, yeah, you ready to learn? All right, we're gonna have to chop that. All right, and we're back. Mm-hmm. And we're back. So yeah, all in all, I thought that the visuals were cool. Yeah, but I agree. I would say that there was a lot going on.
Yeah.
And I also noticed that the phone, I don't know if I'm tripping, but I noticed that the phone wasn't a Nokia phone.
Was it a Sidekick or something, bro?
There was two different phones. I saw the old brick phone. Yeah. I don't know if Nokia made the brick phones.
I don't know.
Maybe they did. Maybe I don't know. That was before my time. But
yeah. I also have a car phone and everything.
Yeah, between the big brick phone and then the little slide up that looked like a Sidekick, I was like, that's not Nokia though. So it wasn't really on brand.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with it, but it was a lot going on though. One part I did like was the recreation of Toronto, like the skyline or whatever. Mm-hmm. That was kind of dope. I didn't, because him looming over it, like as if, this is truly my city. Like that element is like a little bit of a juxtaposition. I don't even know if I'm using that word correctly, but for the pod's sake, we'll roll with it.
I think you used it right. Yeah, that's
how
right.
Kendrick himself was kind of like touting the fact that, this is LA, I am LA, and GNX is an LA album, basically, a West Coast album.
Absolutely.
Too. So I saw that comparison a little bit, so that was dope. I thought that was dope.
Yeah, I agree. And I also liked the last visual that I want to talk about that I noticed was the owls at the end.
Yeah.
Now I peeped that. I peeped the free owls. At the end of Not Like Us, there was Kendrick put the owl in the cage. At the end of this video, I noticed that there was just owls that were just out and about at the end. So I definitely peeped that symbolism. So I think these two, man, I ain't gonna lie, I think these two are gonna be sending little subliminal shots at each other for the rest of their careers.
I can see it. I see it.
I think it's gonna be just forever. I don't think they're gonna dive fully back into rap battling, but I think I don't think they're ever gonna stop throwing little shots at each other.
Yeah, and that's a credit to number one. That's a credit to both artists. Like both artists are top tier artists. In music, let alone the genre. So, I like to see it, bro. I ain't mad at it. If I were Kendrick, I'm like, bro, I won this. Just take your beating and lead, but at the same time, I want Drake to not put up a fight necessarily, re-spark it, but, I don't mind it, man. There's nothing wrong with having friendly ops in this game.
Yeah, no, man. Competition is healthy.
Yes.
Competition can be healthy, I'll say. Yeah. I think that it pushes people to reach their full potential. And I think that there's nothing wrong with that when it's healthy.
When it's healthy.
Now, I don't know if theirs is healthy, but in general though, hip hop is a competitive sport. It is what it is. It always has been based around, I'm better than you, I'm flyer than you.
Right.
The bravado and all of that is a part of hip hop. It just is.
It's a part of it.
And that's not gonna change.
No, and I don't want it to change.
No, not at all. Not at all. As long as everybody is staying safe and nobody harming anybody.
Right.
Nothing's getting violent. I think it's healthy. I think it's healthy for the culture. So
absolutely.
Yeah, man. So yeah, shout out Drake. This is the best move he's made since post rap battle.
I agree 1,000%. We said that off the pod. That's the one thing we discussed. It was like, this is how you do it. Just move on, create a dope record, dope visuals behind it. And it even had me reluctant to really accept it at first. I'm like, bro, this is one of the worst songs on Sexy Songs for You. But now that the video's tied with it, it's stuck in my head now. I've danced to it on a dance. It's over.
They got you.
I'm
you groove to it is what you're saying?
Compromised completely, bro.
Yeah, man. This is the best move he's made.
Yeah, hands down.
Make your type of pop rap songs.
Yep.
That people like and roll with it.
Roll with it,
man. So shout out Drake. I guess what I mean. I still don't like this lawsuit situation. That's a whole nother situation. Hip hop is hip hop. Let rap beefs and rap battles be rap battles.
Exactly.
Let's not report them. Yeah. All right. On another note.
Yeah.
Rap and Reason Podcast with Dr. Jeremy C. McCool and Earl Hopkins.